Good morning or afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome to part 2 of constructing a research question. So part 1 was about getting a topic down and getting some subtopics. So you should have something that looks like this. Yours, of course, will be different topics, so there'll be different subtopics too. So these here, A, B, and C, are your umbrella topics. Just to make that clear, I'll write them. Let me write in a different color. Ooh, light blue, that's nice. So these are umbrellas. How you spell it? Yeah. Umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. That's a lot of umbrellas. All right, so and then these here down here are your subtopics. So some of you already chose a topic. You narrowed it down to one because you got 3 right here. So let's say, for example, I narrowed it down to Hinduism. Let's say I wanted to do Hinduism. The next step, now I'm forgetting about these. I'm forgetting about Holocaust right now in early humans because I chose Hinduism. Then the next thing you have to do is narrow down your topic to what subtopic you want to focus on. So God's karma and caste system, I think I like God's the best, so I'm going to go ahead and circle that. Heck, I'll even put a little asterisk next to it. So that's going to be my focus, the gods of Hinduism. All right, let's see here. Next. All right, so next you got this, what's called a funnel graphic organizer. This will help to get your research question down. So umbrella topic I chose, and again, yours might be different. Hopefully it is. I chose Hinduism. And then for my subtopic, I chose gods. So again, my focus is going to be the gods of Hinduism. So the next thing we have to do, is fill in this I wonder section, number 3. This is where you start to brainstorm. You start to ask questions. I wonder, what the gods of Hinduism look like. I wonder how many gods there are. I wonder, why are some of them blue? Why do some have like 4 arms? And on and on and on, right? That's brainstorming. So to help you, if you look at this page, number 3, explore your subtopics. So what would you like to know about this concept? What do you wonder about? What questions do you have? So what you need to do is take some time to write your I wonder thoughts in part 3 of your funnel. All right. Where am I here? I'm in my apartment. That's where Okay, so see how many I wonder statements you can get down before you move on. So this is where your teacher should pause the video here so you can do that. Pause the video. Pause it, Mr. Lagos. Pause it. Pause it. Okay, so here's an example I created with my subtopic of gods of Hinduism. I wonder how many gods are there. I wonder, why are they blue? See, some of them are blue. I wonder, do they have power? What powers? I wonder how they help people. I wonder, why do people believe in them? Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to take your I wonder statements and you're going to start to try to construct questions from those I wonder statements. And you'll notice that some of those I wonder statements, they're already in like a question form. So it's pretty easy. Now the trick is to come up with questions that are more open-ended. That means they're not going to be like yes or no answers. Because you don't want that, because that's not going to be research. It's just going to be, your paper can't be 5 paragraphs if you just say yes or no. So you have to, a good rule of thumb is to start your question with how or why. So let's go up and take a look at that. Okay, so here we are on the other page, and we're on number 4 right here. Start asking questions. So you're going to take your I wonder stuff that you wrote, and you're going to start to build some questions here starting with either how, write this down, how, or why. So I looking back in my Wonder Thoughts, I said, how do they help people? So that could be one, because it's using how, right? How, is that an arrow? Yeah. How, so I would write, how do the gods of Hinduism help people? Help people. So I have one research question right there. Why? I could do a why one. Why are some of the gods blue? Now, yet when you're writing this stuff, your research questions, you have to think, man, can I write 5 paragraphs on this? Like, why are they blue? Probably not, right? Your next step after that would be to, after you get your research questions, would actually go online and see if you can find stuff. That'll be the real test. But you would just keep going until you fill all these up. If you can't fill them up, it's not a big deal. You get at least a few down. A few to me is at least 3, right? At least 3. So this is where your teacher should, if you have a good teacher, the teacher should pause the video right now. And of course he's not, because he's struggling. Oh, here we go. Okay, now that you have some research questions down, you need to evaluate them. That means you need to decide if they're good or not. Evaluate. Judge, basically. That's what it means. Judge. So you go through these steps here to see if it's a good research question. So for each question you wrote down, go through this. Is your research question clear? It must be as clear as possible in order to help direct your research. If you don't have to check yes or no. I don't know why those boxes are there. Yeah, because you can have more than one research question. So how would that work, genius? You didn't think about that, did you? All right. And then just move on to the next. I guess what you can do is you can score it, right? Like if you get, every yes would be 1 point. Every yes is 1 point. 1 point. And every no is just no points. So like, let's say for the first question, you go yes, and you go yes and no and no. Then you would get 2 points, right? Or let's see, maybe if you minus it, brings 0 points. Let's see how that works. Let me clear this. Okay, let's say you say yes, 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 but no. Then if that's 3 minus 1, so total score of that question would be 2. Are you confused yet? All right. Well, let me clear things up. All right. Well, just don't panic. Everybody don't panic. Good God. All right. Just go through them. Is your research question focused? What the heck does that mean? Must be specific enough to be well covered in 8 to... No, you guys are not doing 8 to 10. You're doing 5. This is the one just put a star next to this third one. This is the one that really counts. Okay. Research questions should not be answerable with a simple yes or no. So look at your question. If you can answer it with a simple yes or no, cross it off your list. It's not going to work for you. Okay. The next thing you have to do is to try to find sources for your question. And that we're going to do it either today, the same day, or another day, or at home, whatever. But let's just kind of put this one aside. Let's put it in the parking lot. See the cars right here. Ooh, that's a car. That looks like eyes with big eyebrows. Anyway, let me erase that. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, once you decide once you go through this, pick what you think is your best question and write it in part 4 of your funnel. All right, so part 4 of your funnel would be right here. You write your research question. All right, so you're only writing one research question here. Let's say I liked the why are they blue? Why? So that's what I would write. Right? And that's it for now. You should have that there. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. It's late. All right. That's all for today, kiddos. Take care. I hope you have a better night than I have. Where the heck is the stop button?